Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. On to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's a quick show to the spirit before I go to camp. I'm bundled up, prepared. Certain things that was crossing my mind as I was leaving the house. And one of the things that crossed my mind, matter of fact, let me get the scripture real quick. Let me keep speaking. You know, the main thing that was crossing my mind, brothers was having a discussion before about meeting up the elders and those that pass in the clouds. And one of the main things we was talking about was everybody pretty much getting this at once. Like the elect is sealed, right? But everybody has to come into some type of level together, believe it or not. And this, one of the main scriptures that popped in my head, Revelation 6 and 9, it says, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw another under the altar the souls of them that which were slain for the word of the Most High, and for the testimony which they held. So there's gonna be a lot of brothers that's gonna be put to death, all right, and these times to come, okay. And when they are put to death, they're gonna go to the Father, and this is what they're gonna say. It says, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? So the souls of the righteous cry out to the Most High. So the soul of the righteous cry out to the Most High. I always bring this out because if the soul of the righteous cry out to the Most High, how much more of us down here? We're supposed to be crying to the Lord all the time. That's one. Two, this is what the Father says. All right? And white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that should rest yet for a little season, until yet thy fellow servant also and thy brethren should be killed as they were, and should be fulfilled. So the Lord's like wait, just hold on. There's going to be more of you coming. Okay? But with that being said, if there's going to be more men that's going to be put to death or, pass on in the truth, all those brothers going to be waiting perfectly and the perfect timing. It's like the Lord is doing everything perfect in perfect timing, okay? They're all going to be waiting for this. 1 Thessalonians, I'm sorry. Yes, 1 Thessalonians 4, and I started 13. But I would not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not. Why? Because they found a rest. That's what the Lord said. He said, rest here for a little while, for a season, for a short time, all right? Until your other brothers come up. And it says, even as the others which have no hope. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which slept in Yahushua, which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Most High, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord should not prevent them which are asleep. So those who remain, because it says in Mark 9:1, there be some of you that will not taste death. So those that remain alive and go through all the trials and tribulation and all the hell, all right, the Lord's going to preserve that man to see it, to be part of that man, to be beamed up. But the ones that fell asleep, they also is going to come out the grave, and we all going to meet up, okay? We all going to meet up at once, and we all going to enter at once, okay? It says, right, verse 16, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. So they got the first lot. They're the first ones to go. Because why? They already did their mission. Okay? And then what the scripture says, their works follow them also. So those men that pass in this truth, they already have a slot waiting for them. Because they pass in the truth. They did their course. So the Lord already have them slated to make it. But everybody is going to end up being equally making it to Yahushua. It says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. All right? So we are going to come up together. Even though the ones that pass and they slated to go up first, but they're going to be risen first. But then the ones that live, they're going to be risen up. But we all going to meet together to Yahushua. So this is what the Lord is doing. The Lord is bringing us back at the proper way. He's bringing Israel back. That's why the Lord had to do what he had to do with the Israelite foreigners. Because the ones that knew that they were Israel would always think that they're better than the rest of them, but that we all fell short. All right? So since we all fell short as a nation, the Lord had to even it out. So here in this side of the world, none of us knew who we were until Abba Bivens and those men that was around them was telling that they're the children of Israel. You had a little couple spirits, Nat Turner, not little, but Nat Turner, Demavishi, and all these guys, they had somewhat truth, but they didn't have the full truth. All right? And then you had to bring the other, the Gad and Reuben, Ephraim, and so forth, the Latin tribes and the Native Americans had to come in all at once. So we all going to receive this gift at once. Okay? And it's heavy because the Lord he's righteous. He's about balance. It says, then we which remain, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Comfort one another with these words. So this thing of ours is not about the glorification of us. It's about the glorification of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because the Lord is going to make things just right. You're always going to have your order. You're going to have under Yahushua King David and the 12, then the rest of the government body. There's always going to be that order. But when it comes to the salvation, we all going to be saved. We all going to ambassador the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Because the Lord is raising us up. The Lord is raising up his nation, man. And that's the greatest feeling in the world, to know that he has a slot for us. He has something major, beautifully prepared for us. This is what we seek. This is what we need in our lives, man. Okay? So there was something real quick through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I could go in more in depth, but I gotta go. I gotta head to camp. So with that being said, you brothers edify. Shalom to the elect of the nation Israel. Shalom.